Welcome to episode 4 of Lipstick Swatches, and in today's video we will be swatching Korean lip tints from Korean brands. Now some of you wanted me to try Korean lip tints. I thought of doing a separate video on it. So I have 5 Korean lip tints with me from 3 different Korean brands that are famous. So we will be seeing how these 5 Korean lip tints are gonna look on Indian brown skin with pigmentation around the lips, pigmentation on the lips, dual toned lips. We'll be seeing how these are gonna work on us. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the video. But before that, if this is the first time you're watching me, hi, I'm Soundarya. I make unfiltered and relevant beauty content here on YouTube and on Instagram. If that sounds like your thing, you know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, ring the bell, and hit follow on my Instagram. Now without any further ado, let's begin. Now there is a way to apply Korean lip tints, right? They kind of apply a little bit on the centers of their lips and they dab it, which gives a natural finish. But me being me, I love a well-defined lips. So I'll be applying these Korean lip tints in the Indian way, which is like, I'll be applying it like lipsticks. Okay, so the first one we have is from Rom&nd. This is their juicy lasting tint. This is their sparkling collection. I have the shade 17 Plum Coke. Now one of you recommended the shade Almond Rose, but looking at the website I came to know that it's a shade that will work for only fair to medium skin, not for me, so I did not buy this. I bought this 17 Plum Coke, which seemed to be the darkest shade, so I thought of trying this. This is how the inner packaging looks. It's time for the swatch. Okay, this is how the hand swatch looks like. So yeah, let's try it on our lips. As I already mentioned, I'd be applying it the Indian way. So this is how the shade Plum Coke looks like. Hydrating, it's very comfortable on the lips and it's also highly pigmented. It's also glossy. I love the shade as well. I think it would look really good if I have makeup on. Because of the pigmentation around my mouth, it's pulling a little bit warmer, right? So if I color correct and apply this, it would look really nice. Let's do the transfer test. Let's do it this way. It transfers a bit, yeah, but still the stain is on my lips. Now I'm gonna wipe the lip tint and see how the stain is. Okay, this is how the stain is. Pigmented. Again, I like it. I would rate it 4 on 5. I like the formula. I like the color. And also like how it leaves behind a really potent stain. I love it. I love this. Yeah, good 4 on 5. Now let's move on to the next one. This is from Etude. It's their Dear Darling tint. I have the shade PK. I think it's PK00. Yeah, PK003. Okay, so yeah, when I saw this particular shade was something that caught my eyes. It's that beautiful mauvish, deep mauvish type of a shade, which really intrigued me to try. So I'm going to try this. I know for a fact that it's very sheer tint, but we are going to see how it's gonna look on me. Okay, here is the hand swatch, guys. Looks really good. This is how the shade actually looks. To be very honest, this doesn't really give that much of a pigmentation. As I already mentioned, it is a very sheer pigmented lip tint, but I like how the color looks on my lips. It is giving this everyday tint, like very sheer everyday type of a tint, like a like how a lip balm would tint my lips, it is the same kind of a tint. Again, coming to the formulation, it's very comfortable, it's hydrating. I don't like the sheer pigmentation type of thing, because I am this person, I love at least a medium translucent pigment when it comes to my lipsticks and lip stains, because of my dual toned lips. This has got very sheer pigment, which is not something that I like, but I love the color. It is more of an everyday-ish type of shade. Yeah, I would rate it 3 on 5. I really wish it is a little bit more pigmented. Let's do the transfer test. It does transfer, but for a fact I know that once these lip stains, if you give them like around 15 to 20 minutes, they are going to settle down and they are going to transfer really less. This is already less, okay, but if you are going to give it some more time to settle in, it's going to transfer really less. Okay, I'm kind of trying my best to remove all these stains. Yeah. Okay, nextly let's move on to matte tints. I have this one from Rom&nd. It's the Zero Velvet tint. I bought the shade 02 Berry Knit. It is more of this brick reddish type of a shade. To be very honest, I did not expect it to be this bright and warm. I thought it would be a deeper red, but yeah. I think the shade Villain West and Deep Soul would be a better match if you are near to my skin tone. But let's do the hand swatch. Okay, it's this peachish coralish red. Okay, so everything about the shade is a nightmare to me, but on this side of the internet, we are not going to be afraid of makeup, be it any shade. So let's try it on me.
Oh my god, this lip shade turned into this disaster that I never expected. I mean, I expected this to look really bad, but not this bad. I know you people are not ready for this.
Okay, it's time to reveal. 3, 2, 1. This is how this shade actually looks. This is 02 Berry Knit from Rom&nd Zero Velvet tint. Now let's apply a lip liner and see whether we can do anything about this. It's a good idea to apply lip liner before applying this, because it is very velvety, and you can't apply lip liner on this because it's very slippery. No guys, I'm not going to try because it's very slippery and the lip liner is getting really messy, so I'm not gonna try. Anyway, this is a disaster. So the formula is really good. It feels nice and bouncy. It's not hydrating as such, but it feels nice and bouncy on the lips, very comfortable. It's not drying as such, at least on me. I heard people saying that this is a bit drying, but on me it is not. Okay. So yeah, I like the formula, but this is definitely not the color. Maybe I'll try another color in the future and I'll let you know all. Okay. Formula I would rate 4 on 5. Color I would rate 0 on 5. I don't know whether it will leave behind any tint or not, because it got wiped very clean, so I'm not really sure about it. Yeah, let's move on to other. Okay, next we have Etude Fixing Matte Tint. Is it matte tint fixing or whatever it is? It is Etude Fixing Tint. I have the shade Rose Lilac 14. I saw Yogita loving this shade, so I thought of buying it and trying it. I tried it once and I really loved it. I tried it with makeup and I actually loved it. It's more of this mauvish rose shade with a hint of purple in it. I love this. I'm hoping that this would look good without makeup as well. This is how the shade actually looks. Can you see? It's a really beautiful color, right? Yes, I hope it looks good without makeup as well. This is how the shade Rose Lilac looks on me. I really love this, guys. I think this looks really good even without makeup, and with makeup also it looks good. That one I tried, like with makeup I tried the same. I like the formula as well. It's little bit sticky, but it's also comfortable, and it's also a little bit hydrating as well. It doesn't settle down as this matte, but a nice matte. It's not that super matte type of tint, but it's matte. Okay, so I really like this. I love the formula. I love the way it doesn't feel like you have applied something on your lips. It feels like that's what a tint is called, right? It's very light in weight, and it feels really comfortable. And also I like the pigmentation of this. You can see, right, it has covered the dual shade tones of my lips as well. Can you see? Yeah, the pigmentation is also on the higher side. I won't even call it medium. It's actually higher. It's almost like a lipstick, but with the weight of a lip tint. So it's very light in weight, and it's also opaque, comfortable. The color is really beautiful. It looks really good on deep skin as well. So I am really liking this. So a solid 4.5 on 5. I know that would be so mean of me. I would give it 5 on 5. This is something that every deep skinned girl must definitely try. Okay, we forgot to do the transfer test. Let's do it. Yeah, it does transfer. And after transferring, the tint is getting reduced. So I'm going to change the rating, guys. I would give this 4.5 on 5 because I would love it to be transfer proof. Okay, and the next shade is from Peripera. This is their velvet ink velvet lip tint. I have the shade 31 Wine Nude. Okay, so this is the darkest shade in this range. So this is how it looks, and I already tried it, guys, so I know how it's going to look, but it's first time for you now. One thing I have to say that is this looks really good on my cheeks. Okay, maybe I'll upload a video trying that because today I don't have any makeup, so this won't look good as a cheek tint without makeup. So I will upload a video with makeup on. Okay, so this is how the hand swatch looks. This is the darkest shade, okay, as I already mentioned. So this is how the shade looks. This is more of this cool toned pinkish wineish nude. I won't call it wineish nude because on me it is looking like a cool toned pink brown nude. As I already mentioned, I definitely need a lip liner to wear with this one. And coming to the formula, I can feel some similarity between this and the Rom&nd Zero Velvet because both feels very, you know, bouncy and silicone on your lips, and it's also very comfortable on your lips. It doesn't dry out or anything, but at the same time it's not hydrating. Okay, yeah, the pigmentation is really good. You can see that it has covered the pigmented area as well. Although the color is lighter than my lip pigmentation, it did cover it really well. So the pigmentation is really high. Let's try it with lip liner. I'll try to line it like that. If not, I'll remove it and try it again. Okay, so this is how it looks with a lip liner. With lip liner, it's going to be with lip liner and with makeup on, it's going to look like an everyday-ish nude for me. Yeah, I actually like this one because of how pigmented it is, how comfortable it is, and also how long lasting it is. And I love it as a cheek tint. As I already mentioned, I will upload a separate video for that. So yeah, I would rate it a 3.5 on 5, considering this is the last darker shade. And now many times we can't really complain Korean tints for not having shades that are deep enough to suit us, because they are made for Koreans who are very much on the fair skin spectrum, right? So I can't really complain on the shade range, but still they have done a really good job because they went really global, and from Twitter to many brands they have considered deep skin, and they have extended the shade range, which I really respect. So I'm not going to complain much when it comes to shades and things, but the formulas and everything is really good. But I really wish they were transfer proof and a bit more long lasting, because we pay anywhere a minimum of 400 to 500 for a Korean lip tint. To buy in India we have to spend a minimum of 400. So spending that much of a money, I really need something that's highly pigmented and transfer proof. Okay, or maybe that's the reason why I prefer Indian lipsticks, like lipsticks over lip tints or Korean lip tints in general. Yeah, that's the last tint. With that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you all found this video useful and informative. Let me know your favorite shade on me in the comments. Let me know your favorite Korean lip tint shade in general. I would love to try it. I'm looking to try some other shade from the Zero Velvet range. So let me know if you have any favorite shade that would work well on me in the comments. Okay, I'll meet you all in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.